Professor Joseph Drew. Sorry about the radio silence. I've been in Western Australia, Perth. Awesome place, awesome people, speaking at the WA Local Government Professionals Conference. And during that conference, that's the picture there, I was asked a number of questions. I thought they were excellent questions, and I'm going to make some videos fully expounding my answers. So the first question was, what do we do with fractious councils? With council laws who are name calling and behaving inappropriately? What do we do with these people? Now, fortunately, it's a rare minority that are doing that. 99.9% of your councillors are working their guts out for your benefit, making good decisions, usually in some sort of consensus, so that we can all thrive. But unfortunately, there will always be some people who don't behave in their own best interest or in the best interest of their communities. This picture is taken from a picture of what happened recently in the Ukraine Parliament. Our federal parliament in Australia and our state parliaments, it often descends into name calling and trading of insults. So it's not a problem specific to local government, but it is a problem facing the whole Western world. And I've experienced it on occasion myself. Let me say up front, 99.9% of the councils I've dealt with have been great people, willing to listen to good reasons and good quality evidence, even when it didn't suit them personally, and willing to make good decisions on behalf of the community. But occasionally you get people driven by emotion that want to do the personal attacks rather than attack the reasons. And I've been a victim of that. It's not fun. It's not conducive to good outcomes for the community. So when I work with any local government, I'm upfront. Day one, first thing I say usually is the truth's the truth. Whether we all like it, we all dislike it. And I'm going to present to you what I think is the truth, backed up by good reasons and good evidence. And if you have a different version and you can give me good reasons for why you disagree with me, please do so. I'd be an absolute fool not to listen. And if you are right, if you have better reasons than me and you are right and I am wrong, I would be an absolute fool not to change my position. That's what being a reasonable human being is all about. That is the excellence of people, is using our reason. This is the thing that distinguishes us from animals. Go right back to Aristotle 2,400 years ago. That's what he said, and it's still true today. So, what is the solution? Well, it's to go back to Aristotle. Or Thomas Aquinas, the picture here, because he deals with it at great length about a thing called practical reasoning. It's good giving good reasons for our decision. Actually telling other people, enunciating those good reasons, and listening to other people when they tell us their good reasons. And then testing those reasons to see if they are indeed true, if they are indeed the best reasons. And then when we've done that, to come to a consensus. The solution is to stop the name calling and the labeling theory. It's just, you don't want to get involved in the discussion on reasons, you throw out a label. You're racist, you're sexist, whatever the ist you want to use. That's not public debate. That is not reasoning. That is not the excellence of human beings, and that is not what our constituents want. They want a battle of ideas. I hear my federal politicians saying it all the time. They just don't actually do it. They want a battle of ideas. They want to hear your good reasons being said out loud, and then they want to see you listening while other people give their good reasons, and then they want to see you weigh up those good reasons and to come to a consensus about what is best. That is the solution. So when people are saying things in the heat of the emotion, the solution is to say, no, what are your good reasons for your position? We know what your position is. You're saying it quite angrily and nastily, but what are your good reasons? And you can share your good reasons for your position, and I will share my good reasons for your position. And then we can see who's right, because that's what it ought to be about. The validity and the truth of our reasons, not about the person that can yell the loudest, intimidate other people, or have the most colourful language and the best name-calling skills. Look, it is possible. We did it 2,400 years ago in our parliaments. We've had a dissent in Australia at all tiers of government. Our federal and state politicians are certainly not good exemplars, but we're better than that in local government. We can get back to the ideals of reasoning, back to the ideals of democracy, and I know 99.9% of the councillors I've ever met are willing to do that. You've just got to set up some scaffolding and always say to the people when they're getting heated, no, we need to give good reasons for what we think. That is what our community expects, and that is what will lead to the best outcomes for us and our community. Thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.